Hello, my name is Maryna, and I am a child of God. I recently turned 24, and I've been coming to Eastlake for 4 years now. What a privilege to be here today. As I was reading and meditating on Psalm 23, I was reminded that I am a sheep. You heard it, like the animal, I am a sheep. I cannot lead myself through life, through the valley. I can't find the streams like Psalm 23 talks. I am a sheep. Sheep don't rescue themselves out of the valleys. The shepherd is there alongside them, and he rescues them. I am reminded of how God has shepherded me through so much. He has led me along the right paths to bring honor and glory to his name. I am a sheep in desperate need of a shepherd. I get to follow and trust in God, for he holds my whole world in his hands. Darkest valleys. You might think, oh, but she's so young. She doesn't know dark valleys. Yes, I am young, but we all have dark valleys. We all experience them, and we cannot compare them, for they are each unique. We are each unique. We have our own journey. We have our own stories to tell, but we are all seen and known by the same God, that rescues us. A shepherd knows his sheep by name, and God knows you by name. One of my dark valleys was in the middle of 2021, when my community just came crumbling down. Friends that I had known for a long time and thought were going to be in my life forever, they ended. Some because of me. I made the hard decision to end some friendships, and other friendships ended because life, it just happens. I made the hard decision. I felt very broken and questioned my decisions. At the time, I didn't talk to many people. I was in a dark, cloudy space where the unknown was surrounding me. Where was I going? Who will be my community? God, what is happening? At that time, I had been coming to Eastlake for 6 months, and I had spoken to many of the young adults, of course, Riley, but no one really knew me. I didn't let anyone in. I was in the habit of presenting myself in a certain way out of fear. I was people-pleasing to the max. I didn't like myself. I was lost. At the time, I also worked for myself as a videographer. But with a dark cloudiness surrounding me, I didn't do too much work. I spent days at home doing nothing but being in my own head. I just needed to get out. I needed to get to the next day and survive. I slept a lot and had no purpose to wake up to. At this time, Cafe 99 opened with Josh, Bron, and a lovely woman of God called Benita. I decided I need to get out of the house. I need to get out of my head. So I volunteered, and Benita became my cafe manager. In my dark valley, she and I became close friends, and I let my walls down. God had to help me with that. And I started to be myself around Benita, and now we call each other sisters. God orchestrated this friendship. He led me on the right paths for his name's sake. He was building a new, firm community around me, making room in my life and in my heart for the right people for this stage of my life. He was with me in my darkest valley. Working at church also led me to meet Jack, my now husband. At a time that I could not have picked for myself, God orchestrated this totally on his own, because in a time of losing friends, breaking off friendships, and trying to figure out myself, he introduced a guy into the picture, which I questioned and rejected big time from the place of hurt and fear. But God worked on my heart. He softened it and healed it. God also orchestrated a mentor for me who has taken me under her wing as if I were her own child. She has built me up in my confidence and in my knowledge of myself. She has demonstrated strength and courage in owning your past, your present, and your future. She is the evidence of God's goodness pursuing me all the days of my life. There were months of working on myself and many more to come, which is exhausting and hard. But God renews my strength. God renews my life. There is hope in Him. And yes, the enemy still comes and loneliness grips my heart. And grief still grips my heart. And I need to remind myself of Psalm 23. So I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself to remind myself of what Psalm 23 says. The lie is telling me, look at them. They're all in the crowd, hanging out. They're so cool. You don't deserve them. You don't belong there. No, those lies. No, back off. God says and meets me right in that moment and says that I can be still and know that He is with me. He is building my community. He has a table prepared for me. He has been good and He will continue to be good. God is my shepherd. He has taught me most of all that my identity belongs in Him. In Him, I have all that I need. He also provides me with people, for He has made us to do life with others, not on our own. He loves people. He loves community. He loves you. Thank you. What an honor to be here.